Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back with some more Rome 2 for you today, and we are looking at the New World mod once again. It's been a little while since we checked out this mod. I thought I'd give it a little bit of a break. I've did a lot of campaigns for Troy and for Persia especially, and I felt like I'd give it a little bit of a break. They've had a few updates, and we're back anyway. I've had a New World mod replay sent in, and I'm going to check it out. I've had it a little while, but I thought, you know what, now is the time to check it out. I think I've had a little bit of break, and I'm ready to come back and have a look at it. But yeah, so this one is a brilliant 4v4, and yeah, we have Persia here, we have Sparta, the two rivals fighting side by side, and they are joined by Troy and by Colchis. All of these factions have got new units, so Sparta and Colchis all got new units as well, so they're not just vanilla. And they are facing, by the looks of it, looks like they're facing Athens, they're facing Knossos, which is like the Cretan faction, facing the Caledons, I guess. I think they're the Caledons. And then we're also facing the Amazonian traditionalists. So obviously the Amazons are like the main feature of like the New World mod, I'd argue. There's three factions for them, and so that's why I'd say they're the main focus. And it's a really, really cool mod. I'll leave a link for it in the description. Like the guy who's work on this, he's an amazing, like, works so hard on this mod, and yeah, it's really, really good. They've got Vikings now as well, which is sadly they're not in this battle, but yeah, we have Vikings as well in the New World mod. And yeah, I definitely recommend going and checking out my Persia and Troy campaigns, and they are, I'll either leave like a link for them or like put them on the end screen. They are really, really cool. They show off like most of the units, and like show the potential of the mod. Like it's coming along quite well. Anyway, the siege is just about getting underway. It seems as though like a breach has been opened up here. It looks like Knossos opened up a breach. Or tried to. Oh, he failed here. Sadly, that's a shame. It does bug out sometimes like that. But yeah, we have got a lot of new units. Well, a lot of units to show you guys if you're new to the mod. So we have levied men here from the Amazons, which is kind of ironic that they have men in their armies, since the Amazons are famously all women. And they are facing, what are they facing today? They are facing Takabara, which I don't remember being a light melee infantry unit, but it's like I said, it's been a little while since I played this mod, so I can't really remember. But there's some really cool units here. Like Sparta's got like all sorts of like Spartan thorax hoplites. Like now this is like a cool unit, so I imagine much cheaper, but not as effective. Maybe it's like their normal Spartan hoplites. I mean, we've got like legionaries here. Like Colchis has legionaries in their roster, which is pretty cool. Kind of look and have like the armor of like later legionaries from like the Empire Divided DLC, but they look pretty cool. And I mean, we've got loads of cool stuff really. Like the Amazons itself, an entirely new roster, as is Persia, and they look amazing. Amazonian infantry down here, so he's ready to go. Still screaming constantly. I do love it. Can't forget that they constantly are screaming, but they do look amazing. And yeah, I mean Knossos as well. I mean, it's a minor faction in base game, but I mean this has got, they've got what, Cretan hoplites? So these Cretan hoplites have bows. They're a hybrid unit. That's insane. That's a really cool unit. I don't think I've seen them before. But Knossos is clearly like a very strong faction. Knossos has got like thorax hoplites back here. They're like very heavy. And what else have you got? Mercenary Myrmidons. So they've got like the people that are fighting with Hercules or Hercules. That's insane. Oh, these guys are going to be elite. I bet they are insane. I bet they are unbreakable. I'm sure they're. Let's have a look at them. Their stats, 59 on a melee attack. Yeah, they've got some pretty good stats. Yeah, melee attack is insanely good. What's the, like in comparison to like the legionaries, say? Yeah, wow, these Myrmidons are insanely good. They've got really good melee attack. Okay, yeah. They're probably limited as well, I bet. We've got like Persian conscripts down here. What else we've got? Sparbara. I do remember them, Sparbara. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff. As you can see, looks like Persia is going to be the first to deal with like the attackers. It looks like there's some axe maidens coming onto the wall. These guys look pretty good. I should say these girls look pretty good as well. Yeah, I mean, this is an amazing mod. It really is. It looks like the Amazons are like very much inside over here. The Amazonian infantry very much inside, as is like the Caledons over here. Got like Highland swords in, already routing some Trojan or some Phrygian infantry from Troy. Skirmisher swords being forced back. Trojan swords coming forward. And here we go. Oh, Troy looks amazing. It really does. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one goes down. I mean, I'm expecting like the Amazons to do really well because the Amazons seem a bit overpowered when I last remember playing this game. But it seems like, I don't know, levied men. Doesn't seem like they've got like much in the way of elites. Like levied, yeah, a lot of levied men, axe maidens, a lot of like heavy stuff. Nothing like super heavy. How are their bows? Amazonian archers are good. I remember these guys are really good. But they've got low armor. They will do a lot of damage to you, but you can also kill them pretty quickly. They're not like indestructible, like some of the more heavier armored ones, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so it seems like the Highland swords are getting beaten by Trojan swords. No surprise there. But you have all of these Highland hunters here that are trying to get support and fire over the walls and do some damage. Also, you got like Cretan hoplites here as well. They're doing damage. Honestly, I'd bring these guys and nothing else. Like these are heavy spears, and they have bows. This is such a good unit. I hope these guys are like limited or something because yeah, Cretan maybe not. He's got a 4. I honestly don't know if I bother bringing these thorax hoplites. They're not that. Don't look that imposing, and you don't get a bow with them. I'd be just bringing them and the Myrmidons. But yeah, it seems like first wave. I don't know. It's kind of doing okay. I mean, they've broken through a few of these units. The Trojan swords are getting vaporized, actually. Yeah, they're gonna have a rough time. But yeah, the Highland swords getting in. It seems like it's going to be a big push over here. It seems like it's almost like a 3-on-2, maybe 3-on-3. I guess Sparta is sort of here. It seems like Sparta's playing like a reserve and support. Seems like it's going to be Athens versus Colchis, and then everyone else is going to be fighting over here, really. But yes, if you're enjoying seeing New World on the channel and would like to see some more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And feel free to join the Discord as well if you want to get involved in some Rome 2 action, whether it's streams or it's multiplayer battles or scenarios. Feel free to get involved. As you can see here, we've got some Cretan hoplites. They're going to sneak around and get to the next choke point. And Troy's going to have to send up some weakened swords to throw in the way because his skirmish swords are just broken. And in they go. These Phrygians going to go in. I don't know how much ammo they have. I imagine they don't have much in the way of ammo, these are. Like, but they're still like spears and bows. That's huge. And I imagine they have pretty good, like, actual bows. Like, they probably have Cretan Toxotes. Yeah, Cretan Toxotes. There you go. They have these guys. So they're actually pretty good as well. They're just like, I imagine just like Cretan archers, like in base game, really. See, levied men being broken on the walls, but I imagine this just, these first few units on the walls are just to soften up the defenders. It seems like the real punishment's going to come in maybe down on the ground here. I mean, actually, Amazon infantry are losing to thorax hoplites. Swords being beaten by spears. I know they're Spartan spears, but still. The Amazons are supposed to be good. They're going to retreat. They're going to be chased down by the men of Sparta. Oh, they're just cycling out units. So they're going to send in a fresh Amazon now. Not a bad idea. Yeah, I imagine these Spartans, I mean, they're going to do okay. I mean, it looks like they're swapping them out. It seems like a lot of, like, rotating of units going on. I don't know if that's, like, really a key thing in a new world, whether they're just the players designed to do it. Not really sure. But, yeah, they've cycled just put in another thorax hoplite. But, yeah, it seems like, look at this. Look at this. Actually, I thought this was Crete firing. I was thinking this is, like, murder for, like, Troy over here. I mean, if Crete does fire, he's probably doing okay. King's Marksman. This is a new unit for Troy since I've played with them. So they got some pretty nasty missiles now. Troy's a pretty good all-round faction, to be honest. I think I'd say its swords are possibly its weakest point. It's got some pretty good spears. Pikes are very good. I'd say maybe its swords are its weakest point, but I don't know. Yeah, Phrygian swords skirmishes. I can't honestly remember their like roster. Vanguard Shieldmen. I mean, these guys are pretty good as well. Super heavy melee. Maybe they're not. Maybe what are they? Yeah, 45 though. They're gonna get beaten by the Myrmidons. Nothing on here, I don't think, is like going to be able to stop them. Like on a one-on-one. Immortal Spears. Obviously, we've got them here for Persia. What else? We've got Sparbara. Yeah, a lot of Sparbara. They're a good unit. Conform square. Got bows of their own, and they're a spear unit. So I mean, maybe they're a good counter to the Cretans. Speaking about them, they've gone into combat here, Cretan hoplites, and they're dealing with some Trojan swords. Seems like it's a bit overwhelming over here. Look at this. Jabby's going in though, focusing down these Cretan hoplites. Get some really good shots into them. What are these? These are the this is just Trojan swords. I thought they might be the skirmisher swords or something. Yeah, nasty choke point there. Kolk is yet to actually engage with Athens, but he's got his legionaries here in Test Judo. That's actually quite a good idea. Athenian Marines. That's a cool unit. Let's have a look at these guys. This is a new unit as well for Athens. They look pretty good. Like a light, I imagine a medium. Oh no, they're a heavy spear. Well, I would have thought maybe like being a Marine, maybe medium at most. I would not want to be one of these Marines though if they fell off a ship then, because you've got a lot of armor on. You're just going right to the bottom of the ocean. It's kind of the idea of a Marine that, like, you are slightly armored, but still not armored too much in case your ship goes down. But clearly clearly Athens doesn't care about their Marines too much. They're happy to see them sink to the bottom of the ocean. Honestly, I don't know why Kolkis doesn't put archers on this wall. These legionaries are getting focused down. This is not a good fight. I don't know why they decided to fight here. They should have fought here. And then Athens has kind of not got the angle. Same over here. He needs to fall back. These hillmen, though they're cheap, throw them back. His general, he sent up his general to knock down a wall. Kind of interesting. Piraeus Guards, another new unit for Athens. It's like an elite sword unit. Something that Athens doesn't really have. It's very heavy melee. It's a good unit to bring. It's got thorax swords. I mean, they have got very heavy, but I wouldn't say thorax swords are elite units. They're still very, in my opinion, one of the most unreliable units in the game. They've had a reskin though. They've got some purple and blue helmets. But yeah, the choke point holding out here for a little while. What have we got in here now? Men of the Watch. These are like a mid-tier spear unit. They'll do okay. Spears for Troy are pretty strong, if I remember. I'm pretty sure they have some pretty strong spears, so I mean, Men of the Watch should be okay. I mean, they're fighting... Oh, these are medium against heavies. I guess eventually Crete should make some progress there. Seems like not Athens. Amazon's having a really tough time, though. Really, really tough time. And you can see here, Thorax Hoplites, yeah, being sent in to support. Clearly they're thinking we need more very heavies to go up against Sparta's very heavies. The Sparta is stacking up troops here. Like, the Amazons and the Scots have been very, very good at, like, just firing over the wall. Firing over the wall and, like, hitting, like, troops that are, like, like, showing their flank. They've not been doing it really against Sparta. Don't know really why. These Takabara on the wall, though, absolutely ripping up anything that comes up here. I don't know if this is the same unit or a fresh one. But they've been ripping up any Amazonian that comes on this wall. Axe Maidens, levied men, you name it. It's been killed off. Caledonian chosen swords here. These guys are probably going to be pretty nasty. This is probably one of the most elite units available to the Caledons. They've got Highland swords here. They've got some, yeah, a lot of units. A lot of nasty units. Skill the Sparbara. I imagine these Sparbara once they're in, yeah, in Persian Square. Morale, massive melee defense, can't move. Yeah, okay, so they've got some pretty good buffs forming squares. It's also just an annoying formation to form. Cretan's starting to break over here. 114 men, and they were thinking about breaking. Morale maybe not so great in this. I don't know. It's been a while since I played this mod, so I'm kind of out of touch with what's good and what's bad. And certainly lots been added. I can't remember how great morale is. I know that archers are just brutal in this mod. And missiles generally. Look at this. They've been jamming point-blank range at each other. And this is some, I presume this is some thorax swords, yeah, by the shields. Fighting against legionaries. I'd say the legionaries will win this. Yeah, I mean, now Colchis is very much an name. We've even got Amazonians over here. Amazonian infantry being sent over to support. Thorax swords. I guess trying to chase the these legions. I don't know why they really came out of formation. They were kind of okay there. They were winning that fight. Leave them there. But we'll come up Colchian Nobles. That's a vanilla unit. Good to see some vanilla units, you know, making it in. I don't look like they've had a rework either. I mean, I kind of like Colchian Nobles as they are. If they slow down, I'll show you. Actually, you know what? Just do slow-mo. They've got some pretty cool helmets, which I've got. Oh my gosh! Can you just put your shields down for 1 second? I just want to show everyone the Colchian helmets. Yeah, they got like wings on their helmets and stuff like that. I think they kind of look already kind of mythical, and there don't need to be any changes there. I think they're pretty cool. What have we got on the walls here? Athenian Marines, meaning just normal Marines. I didn't even realize Colchis had Marines. Clearly Athenian Marines just superior to anyone else's. But yeah, they're I mean, Colchis seems like he's holding, but at a cost. Don't know why. I mean, we've got lots of... What have we got? A Persian cav? Could maybe go outside, you know, go and get these archers. I mean, it's a bit of a risk. Lots of the Athenian Marines still out there. Maybe, though, a threat for later on. I wonder if the attackers know about that. All the Takabara and Persian conscripts are breaking. Finally, the Amazons are on the wall. We have Axe Maidens here. Finally, cheering because they've taken the walls. We've got hella archers. Are these guys in combat? Hopefully they're out of ammo. Sparta's got so much here. He's committed quite a lot of troops here. He's still got a decent amount as well. But yeah, he's committing a lot to try and hold back... Knossos now has been thrown in. Sparta is losing this fight, probably because this is such a weak unit. So yeah, I mean, it seems like Sparta will hold it for a little while. I mean, even though that unit's losing, there are so many more units behind. Arcadian Spears. This is a light unit, medium infantry. Let's get a look at these guys. This battle is going to just be like 50% watching the actual battle and 50% checking out all the units. These Arcadian Spears are pretty cool though. I guess just like another Thoros Spear sort of type unit, one that can throw a lot of javies. I guess they're just trying to give Sparta more javi units. I don't know. Or try and give Sparta some Spartan ally sort of units, so they're not just a hoplite heavy faction. I don't know, it looks kind of cool. Oh, look at this though. How the heck did these guys get behind here? How the heck did these Amazonian infantry get behind Colchis then? They did. I mean, I don't think this is going to end well for them because there's Marines on the way, so they're just going to get surrounded, or whatever happens, they are going to get surrounded. I mean, in all honesty, if those Marines pin them down, then these Persian cav, yeah, are going to come in and kill them. And you already have Eastern archers as well coming in. Yeah, these Amazonian infantry are toast, and they're actually getting javied by a Marine. So I mean, that's even better. I'm sure that they will they'll get cut down. Citizen cav here as well for Colchis, so they've got plenty of cav for the Sally. And I think Amazon's going straight for these Eastern archers. Where are these cav going? Okay, they were intending to go there. They just got given the wrong orders. Anyway, Athens is also sneaking around here. Seems like Colchis is defenses are starting to crack a little bit. They are now just jabbing into those thorax. They should beat them, I'd imagine. But yeah, no, they should be okay. What's back here for Sparta? Spartan thorax hoplites. They just got units scattered all over the place of Sparta. I mean, these Colchis, Corsican, I don't know how you say this. Corsicans. That just sounds like I'm saying Corsican. These legionaries, they're doing okay, but I don't know how many kills are they really getting? 37, yikes. This one's only got as many as it and just not even been in combat. Yeah, no, I don't know how good they are for a very heavy infantry unit. They're kind of, maybe it's just the players not using them correctly, I don't know. Harsh to say. He's having a tough time at the moment dealing with a couple of factions. But over here, this battle is raging. Look at it. We've got some sort of Caledonian chosen swords now. These are the nasty, very heavy guys that we were talking about earlier. Still Cretans coming in. There's Highland Hunters being moved up. Yeah, still plenty. The Caledonians are throwing in all their lot. Troy's doing a really good job holding this line. Really well done to Troy here. Here we go, more troops coming in. Who's been sent in now? They look like they're just Trojan swords. Okay, they kind of look different, but maybe it's because I'm just mistaking them with the Phrygians. But they look awesome. Troy, I think, is one of my favorite looking factions. I think for this mod. I think this is just so unique, and it just looks like all the models look almost very unique. All the art, Like some of the units, like I said, like the legionaries over here, they're good, but I feel like they're just been like they're rehashed like Empire divided ones. And like Persia is also like one of my favorite, I think, because it's so unique. These factions are so unique. Like, and same with the Amazons. The Amazons also are really probably my favorite because they're unique. Like they're not like added on or like altered vanilla factions, which are also just still cool because it's always nice to see like Sparta have other strengths that it doesn't have in vanilla, but it's always like the models are very similar anyway. It's like slightly new, but not new, like say the Amazons, who are an entirely new faction, or Troy, which has like almost unique armor. I think it is unique. I don't know. I don't recognize it from any base vanilla sort of armor. I may be wrong. It might be. These Hillmen? No, these are Corsican Axemen. Here we go, the Myrmidons. Mercenary. Oh, they have them as well. Athens has mercenary Myrmidons. Okay, so clearly every Greek faction must have them. Well, maybe nearly every Greek faction. We'll have a look to see. I don't think Sparta has any. But yeah, these Myrmidons are going to cut through units. I am excited to see how well these guys do. I mean, this mod in a way is kind of like undoing like what Troy did. Like, this is what everyone just wanted for Troy, like Total War Troy. They didn't want heroes and stuff like that, maybe. They just wanted like good old-fashioned like units like this, like Myrmidons or I don't know, like the Amazons, and they just wanted them battling against each other. They just wanted something very similar to this, really. I'd say in some ways. Myrmidons here, they're winning decisively against these Axemen, and they're ripping them to shreds. How many kills are they on? They must, like, they've just joined. We've literally been here 40 kills, and they've been here what, like 2 minutes. And they're retreating already. I don't know. I don't know if that's really the smartest of ideas. I think they were doing fine there in that fight. Toxicity's been sent back to the Abyss. But it seems like, yeah, this defense over here for Colchis is kind of failing. Sparta is bringing troops over. But yeah, it's kind of failing. Maybe they want to retreat a bit just so they can use this like sort of like hill that they've got, which has got loads of like Cretan Toxicities on it. It's got some Eastern archers as well. They can just then shoot into the street and do a lot of damage. And they're killing a lot of archers here. Mercenary Cretan Toxicities. So yeah, basically Cretan Toxicities, just Cretan archers. Oh, here we go though. Here we go. All of a sudden, all the elites are now appearing. I was going to say, maybe we just couldn't see them. Amazonian Royal Falxes. Okay. These guys are new. Or these girls are new. They're nasty. Oh my gosh. Good to see them in action. What we got here? More Royal Falxes. Dangerous, I would say, to bring this as a general. Falxmen very vulnerable to missiles. We also have Shield Maidens here. They're going to go through the gate. They're really going to try this. This is like a much more heavy spear unit. If I... Oh my gosh. Can the camera just sort itself out? There we go. Shield Maidens. They look pretty cool. Look a little bit heavier than the normal infantry. But I mean, they're getting jabbied by Arcadian Spears. And more Arcadian Spears waiting for them. So they're going to have to wait a little time to get through there. Anyway, let's check on Troy again. Troy is just not giving up this spot. And I don't blame him. Troy's infantry is pretty damn good. I'm surprised he hasn't got any pikes up here yet. Yeah, Troy is doing a brilliant job here. Like, they've held what? I think they've held back like 2 or 3 factions. I don't know. I'm trying to think. They've been holding back like certainly Knossos, the Amazons, Caledons. They've held back nearly everyone, I think, in this one spot. They've done an insanely good job, and they've still got. Actually, they're kind of nearly out. The Vanguard Shieldsmen are the last unit. They've got more men of the Watch, which are healthy. Yeah, no pikes though. I'm kind of surprised. Persia's the one with most of the reserves left. I guess they just don't want these guys to be found. Persian Royal Archers. They're gonna have to send them down. I think like the The game plan looks like for the defenders, they're going to hold it like this sort of position. I mean, it seems like Kolkis might be the one that's going to be the one that's going to get broken through. Troy seems like he's going to hold forever. Sparta seems like he's doing a pretty good job. Yeah, Shield Maiden's come through this gate. I bet a lot of these guys just got burned. Yeah, I can see a lot of dead bodies there. That was a bad move there by the Amazons. Yeah, just getting burned there. That was a shame. I don't know if he meant to do that or whether he meant to go on the wall. I don't know. Yeah, never go through a gate unless you captured it. You lose a lot of men or women in the case of the Amazons. What have we got here? Thorax hoplites. Yeah, Nos is coming over here now with a lot of troops, and we're also seeing lots of Amazons now go through the choke point here. Wonder if their Falcons will get involved in the fight. And what else we got here then? Great Axe Band. Oh yeah, these guys are nasty. They got some like these guys probably like the only thing that can compete with melee attack. Their melee attack 79. Look at that. Charge bonus 63. These guys cut through stuff. Base morale 72. Health 65. Armor 40. So it's not great on armor, but their melee attack is insane. So you just want to wait for like archers to run out of ammo, and then you send these guys in. And then we've got like Caledonian Oathsworn. So we've still got like and Caledonian Chosen Swords, and none of them the best. Like these guys are even better than seeing these Oathsworn. So they got some nasty stuff left. Is this Artie still got ammo? I don't know. But like I think the Caledonians are like probably the most dangerous faction left. Still plenty. Shield Maidens over here now as well. Troy can't hold on much longer. Troy's running out. He's bleeding troops. But he's done a good job. He's done a really good job. But it seems like they're going to hold here. I mean, I think Persia's got to commit more troops. Persia's got plenty of like troops left in reserve, as does Kolkis. Actually, I've seen Kolkin. No, I'm going to say he's got plenty in reserve, but he's got some in reserve. I don't know. They're all looking a bit short on troops now. Athens looks like he might be the first out for the attackers. He's pretty low on infantry. He's got some Marines left. He's got, yeah, just Marines and Thorax Sword. I mean, now would be a really good time. Like, this Spartan unit here is surrounded. Try and get some hammer and anvils. Where's that cav? Yeah, get this Persian cav over here. Come and surround this these Thorax. Hit them in the back. It's a really good chance to like get some good rear charges on them. Sparta now coming in and saving like Troy's flank a little bit with Arcadian spears. Sending those Britons back to the abyss. And then we got even more like troops from Knossos come through here. They get boiled by the oil? I don't know. I say maybe because it's neutral, maybe not. There's a sacrifice, I guess, there. But, what is going on over here? There's just like a few random... There might be a few random Spartans, but yeah, it looks like they're going to defend this sort of choke point here. So I think they're like accepting that this Spartan unit's going to get beaten. And then they're just going to defend here. Sparta's got his general up here, actually. Spartan Thorax Hoplites with gold chevrons. Maybe the Spartan Thorax Hoplites is the best unit available. I don't know. I haven't really checked Sparta's roster. I didn't really realize it had a massive overhaul. There you go. I'm really in love with these Cretan Hoplites. They're probably one of my favorite units. Like a spear and bow unit. What a great unit. It's just broken as I say that, but they are a great unit. It's such a handy unit. Like them and the Sparbara, but I think the Cretans are probably more armored, which is why I think they're even like nasty. But yeah, it looks like Spar's going in here, but he's going to then have to defend this flank as well. I don't know why he didn't just defend like on an angle. I think he could defend both choke, like stop them both in it. Anyway, we've got Mercenary Myrmidons in it. Oh boy. Sparta, why don't you have any of these guys? You're gonna need them. These guys are nasty. And they're already retreating. They're already cutting. They just, wow, they routed that Arcadian spear. Wow. Wow. Yeah, they're running. They are running in Sparta. Sparta might want to just hold here. It's not a bad point. I mean, they could put archers all the way up on this cliff and fire down, I imagine. Yeah, this is where you want to hold now. And I mean, they've got Trojan archers they could fire over the flank, but I mean, they may be needed to deal with the Amazonian ones coming in now. Amazonian archers. But also, Troy's got his own problems. Like, he's about to break. Sparta's over here helping him. And he's about to be broken. But we've got Falcons in now, Amazonian Falcons, and they are probably cutting through this army like a hot knife through butter. I feel like they're being given an attack order and they're trying to pull through. Not on purpose, just happens. I don't know, we'll see. Throwing in a King's Marksman now. They brought a lot of King's Marksmen, which hopefully they're decent in combat. I mean, they're light missile. I don't think they are. I don't think they are. Thorax Hoplites getting shot at. I mean, not a bad target. Knossos is still relatively healthy. I'd say Knossos and the Caledons are going to be the two that are going to be leading the way. How did Athens get all the way up here? Thorax swords all the way in. Oh, actually, well, there's a gap here. And the Praeus Guards are about to take advantage of it. So the Praeus Guards, if I was them, I'd rear charge this Marine. Get your troops out of there. I mean, just rear charge anywhere. Sparta's busy putting out other fires. Just take out these Marines. Or just charge there. I mean, either one. I guess you're winning both these combats. Why beat them? Like, just destroy them entirely. There's no need. Go into the next line. But yep, they've got like these Amazonian Falcons here now, leading the way, coming up the street. They need to focus them down. Honestly, just treat them like Dacian Falconsmen. I think just focus them down. These guys just melt. I'm sure they're armored. They've got a shield yet, but you can't stay armored for long. I bet their armor's pretty atrocious. Actually, it's 105. What? Okay, these guys are broken. Shoot them in the back, I would have thought. They are broken. I think a Falcon shooting at 100 like armor is insane. What's their attack? 78? Jeez, yeah, they're basically unbreakable. They're like not unbreakable, but they're OP. Broken. And they're now fighting Spartans, which I'm sure are having a fun old time there. Yeah, Spartan Thorax Hoplites. No one brought any pikes. Such a weird thing. Like, especially for defenders, pikes are such a handy asset. Like, Troy and Sparta probably have good pikes. Surprised neither side brought any. I mean, they could have definitely just stopped like these attacks in their tracks, basically. The spar barrier here. It's just great to see these guys in like their long lines with the archers out, with the bows out. And then they get the spears out, and then they're ready to go in. Oh, it's brilliant. I love it. Why aren't there more hybrid units in Total War like this? Such a great thing. 12-12 New World, they love a hybrid unit. I mean, Rise of Mordor getting there with a few as well, but yeah, New World's doing amazing with these units. Eastern Sling's getting focused down, it's about time. And they're all getting shot off here as well. It's a shame. But the Cav coming around, that's going to be able to come and maybe deal with these Athenian Marines. And the archers, obviously they're trying to go after the archers. But the Marines are there kind of protecting them. They need to be careful. They could get these archers, but there's again more Marines protecting them. With shield maidens here as well. Caledonian chosen swords in. Where are those Falxes? Oh, they're starting to die. They're down to 99, but still, like, that's... How many kills do you think they've got? I'm betting at least 200. Yep, 240, and they're still at 99 men. Jeez. Broken. I think is the answer. They may be broken. If you're going to give a unit like really strong melee attack, you usually have to give it like terrible armor or weak health. Just to kind of balance it out. A bit like the Great Axe Band. The Great Axe Band have that nerf. Which is a shame then, because why would you ever play these guys? Because these guys have the same melee attack basically, but they have terrible armor. They have 40 armor and 65 health. That's less in both than the Falx is, I think. Well, I say that. Then why is this one saying 55? Why did the other one have like 100 and... Where is it? Or is it just because the armor's down? I don't know. I swear I read that it had 100 and something. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong. No, they have... Okay, the Falcons have 55. My bad. I must have been reading something else that had 100 and something armor. There was definitely something I read that had 100 and something armor. And I was like, what? 105 armor? I don't know what it was. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... seeing things now. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so they're not overpowered. They're still strong though. They're still very good. It's fair enough. They're not overpowered. I take it back. Oh, there you go. Colchian Nobles with 105 armor. I don't know why it was. Oh, it's because I'm not even Hobbit on it. Okay, so it must have been like Hobbit over something, but wasn't actually on it. Colchian Nobles 105 armor. It's pretty good though. I wonder what the Spartans have. Wow, they have more than Spartan Thorax Hoplites, okay. Alright, okay, so I was thinking, yeah, I thought those falcons had like... I was going to say, that'll be broken. The Spar Baron here against the Shield Maidens. I imagine the Shield Maidens will win. I would think like just weight class. They just, well, I'll say that actually. I would have thought the weight class they would, but I guess numbers. Spar Baron are actually, well, these aren't Spar Baron. These are Mortal Spears. No wonder then. For some reason I thought these were Spar Baron. Yeah, Mortals will definitely beat the Shield Maidens. These Mortals have like insanely good stats. 95 armor. They've got 42 attack for speed, and it's pretty good. Melee defense 58. Base morale 70. I mean, they have so many abilities as well. If they form square, they can like they get so many more abilities, like or stat boosts. Yeah, here we go. I mean, this is our good old bunch of defenders here. You've got Persians, you've got Colchians, you've got Trojans in behind, ready to go in, all trying to stop Knossos. It's coming, it's close. I mean, the balance of power has not really moved at all this entire battle. Like the defenders have been killing off as many attackers as they should be, but no more than like expected. They're killing at an average ratio. So at the moment, the attackers are doing a good enough job. They're gonna beat the defenders as it currently stands. We're gonna need to see a big play, maybe a general killed, maybe like any archers with ammo taken out. Like we're gonna have to see some big plays. This is a giant. Oh, Amazonian giant ballista. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to see something. I don't know, like killing general off. Like if it does much damage for morale. I imagine it's just the usual in Rome 2. I mean, at this stage, most of the units left are elites, so they probably are okay without a general. I mean, these Myrmidons are gonna be a problem. Arrows coming in. Where are they coming in from? Oh, they're coming in from the Highland Hunters. Really nice. So these Highland Hunters are firing over the street into the next combat, and they're getting some good flanking shots. That's really nice in there by the Caledon player. I'm seeing a little look at this. Green hoplites going in like a little formation here, and they're sneaking on around like the fight and getting into these marksmen. That's really well played here by Knossos. Really liking his plays today. Nice. Setting in the Myrmidons is a good idea. It's just sending these guys in. They'll kill them all. They'll kill everyone in here. I mean, yeah, these guys have like 105 armor. Look at them. Losing decisively already. These Myrmidons are just nasty. What's their armor though? I bet it's not great. Melee defense 60. Armor 75. Health 60. Their health's down from what usual stuff is. Weapon damage 30. Yeah. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. 210 kills. I mean, that's nasty. That's... They have ammo as well. They have 2 ammo. Do they have like a Javi? I guess they must have a Javi before they go in. Yeah, it's kind of getting a bit messy over here. This is not looking good as well. Sparta is on his last dregs of troops here, and you see Persia and Troy both mobilizing troops over here. Persian Royal Archers, I imagine, a pretty decent combat. Seems like Colchis has dealt with Athens as well. Athens is what, down to like 2 units. He's basically out, so that could be good. That might be able to be a good relief. You can see here that well, even though they had like archers on the wall, you can see up here they're like focused down. They did manage to take out anything that went into this choke point, so really well done there. But yeah, I mean, Knossos is one of the main threats now. Knossos and the Caledons. There's Axe Band has still got to go in. Well, I mean, have the Axe Band gone in yet? No, they've... Well, no, have they? No, they're way back, as they should be, I think. They're still way back here. Great Axe Band yet. Kept way in the back, as they should be. You don't want them at the front. I mean, I know what this is going to take. The Citizen Cav's going to just go and take out the Ballista. It's probably out of ammo. But still, I guess take it out. It's one less unit to worry about. What we got over here? Amazonian Archers. I mean, they're going to get routed by these Persian Cav. This is going to be painful, but not unexpected. Yeah, that's a shame. What was that? Like, very heavy shock Cav running down some light archers. Yeah, I can't see that going too well. And his general is not blocking any sort of path here. So, I mean, I don't know. I still think the attackers have got this. I'm not writing anyone off. It's a very close battle, apparently. But with the assets they have left, the attackers, they're in a good spot. But it's going to massively help the defenders that Athens is kind of out of the game, and they've stopped attacking their side entirely and have moved over with their remaining few troops to support their other attackers. So it's going to make it easier. And this area here does not need defending really anymore. There is troops here, but they're probably just going to shift this way when an area opens up. Green hoplites here. These Cretan hoplites are doing such a good job all battle. They're getting shot in the back now as well. Really good tactic here by the attackers. They've got like these Cretans that are pinning them down, and then in the back it's the Highland and well, I was going to say Amazon, but it's not. It's just the Highland archers shooting those Spartans in the back. Really, really nice. That's all you got to do. Just get some nice, good rear shots. And yeah, smart that the Spartan player just pulls out of that fight. Not what he wants to be in anymore. He doesn't want to get shot in the back and just lose his men unnecessarily. Colkin over Spartan thorax here. Look at this. Knossos is constantly cycling his troops. It's clearly working for him. Barbara, I mean, they're losing. This is, yeah. Now, I mean, Knossos is running out, though. He's got his Myrmidons here, which are down to 91 men. I say down, like, with only 91. That's still a dangerous amount of Myrmidons. And it seemed like we're seeing, like, a renewed attack on this side. It looks like it might be the Caledons and also Athens to do the job. We're going to see these Piraeus guards going against the Colchian nobles. This is the general. No, it's not. What is the general of Colchis? Oh, is it Colchian noble? Okay. I honestly don't think those legionaries are very good of Colchis. I don't rate them. Certainly not against Athens anyway. And we've got mortals going in as well. This is not any old immortals. These are Artisabara immortals, so they are actually better, if I remember correctly. These guys, yeah, a little bit better than the other ones, and they got, well, they get a bunch of abilities as well, I guess. And what we got here is the Amazonian Giant Ballista. Oh, it's just being run down by Persian Cav. I mean, I don't know why they've not just like charged them. I don't know what's going on there. Not sure what's going on there, but hey. I mean, we're about to see Athens' general die, I think. Yeah, he's getting shot from up here by Eastern archers. So really nicely done. And there you go. That is Athens out the game, I think. So now it is down to just... But it is also nearly Sparta out the game. Sparta has just got like 2 units left. Then it will be down to the Caledons, the Amazons, and Knossos to defeat Colchis, Persia, and Troy. I mean, Troy is barely in this game as well. It's almost all just down to Persia because they have the most troops left. These Myrmidons, though, causing all sorts of havoc with their dark black armor. What we're seeing in here, Caledonian Chosen. Or they're getting beaten by, I imagine it's Immortals at this point. Sparbara. They're not being beaten, they're just being held at bay. Caledonian Oathsworn. I mean, we're seeing Archer. I mean, people still have Archer armor, it's great. I mean, this is Persian Royal Archers. I presume these guys were kept in the back literally for saving ammo. I'm just a little bit concerned about the Caledonian reserves when it comes to the defenders, like, fate. That is what's going to just, like, either make them or break them. If they can defeat those Caledonian reserves, they're okay. If they can't, It's GG. Sparta's gradually getting pushed back here. It's fighting like in behind the lines. Like Knossos is fighting little snippets, of, like little bits of room, getting his troops in like these Myrmidons. They're pushing quite a while now. They've got down to 54 and they're losing slightly. Sparbara. Maybe they're running out. They're running out of momentum. I'm sure they'll still be getting kills. Myrmidons at 400 kills. Oh my gosh. I think go the Spartan general just take out all of these archers. I'm sure these archers will overwhelm the Spartan general. They're fresher. They're and that's about it. That's all there is to it, really. They're just fresh. I don't even think these like the Spartan general can take on the hordes of Cretan archers. Yeah, there's just far too many of them. Got the general in here, Storok's hoplites as well. So Knossos is nearly out. He's nearly committed everything. His Elamnite swords are yet to still go in. They're pretty good if I remember correctly. They're in here somewhere. They're in here with the Colchian nobles. Where the heck are they? Oh, there they are. Maybe the Elamnites are already in it. They're fighting Knossos' general. Okay. Just that the banner's in the wrong spot. Yeah, these Elamnites are pretty good. But the Myrmidons did break through. The Sparbara weren't enough. Myrmidons are down to what, like 28 men? I don't think they're going to be able to stop a fresh unit of Colchian nobles. But it is really close now. Really, really close. I mean, they're going to need every trick in the book. I mean, I hope these archers have ammo left. They've got a really nice angle down there. They can just fire into anything. They can't miss. They need to get whatever ammo they have left. If like Persia has ammo, and any of these troops, get them in that. I think these guys have ammo as well, don't they? They have their bows out. They need to get up here. They need to get up here and start focusing down. Like these Caledonian Chosen, going to do great work. Great axe band. I'm sure that these guys are weak to cavalry. If you hit these guys with cavalry, I'm sure they will break. Like they won't break, but they'll get flattened. I mean, their armor's 40, their health's 65. Shoot them. Oh yeah, that's what they're saving their ammo for. You can see back there. They're waiting. The Persian Royal Archers were waiting for them. I mean, I think just charge with the cav. I think if their health's pretty low, you could probably charge with the cav. Oh, here we go! Citizen Cav of Colchis coming into the rear and saving this choke point here. I kind of forgotten about this because we kind of just left it going off to kill that Briton ballista, but it is now saving the day in this choke point, and it can now do some hammer and anvils. This Citizen Cav, which is a pretty average cav unit, might be able to do really well. It's got 181 kills. I presume it's in chopping up archers or something. I don't know. These Thorax hoplites, though, yeah, they're breaking, and that choke point's unsaved. And this one's been re-engaged. This is like, kind of expected this one's just to be left because this building here kind of like really supports this choke point. And you can see more archers going onto the wall. They're going to be able to go through. I mean, the smart thing of the Caledonians would be to go round here and just go like up this street and then go to the cap point. If they can afford to let a full infantry unit just go away and do that, but because you don't want to keep breaking through here, they've got ammo. And they're just going to go through these immortals here are just nasty. They are nasty. And there you go, the Great Axe Band are in there. They'll cut through these immortals, but they'll also get butchered by archers. They're already down to 99 men. Yeah, you can see there's just no mercy to this axe unit. And this is the sad thing, when you see like an Axe Band unit arrive, people are not sparing it. They're going to focus it down. In goes the Immortals. And now I don't know what we're waiting on. It's just an Amazonian Falx unit which is coming around. This is going to just keep the pressure up on this side. I guess so. They still got... Yeah, the Caledonians probably have enough to go through here. Troy is losing his general very slowly. Vanguard infantry about to die. So they're having to send in the Persians there. We've got Cav coming around. I guess this Cav needs to probably just go and deal with these mercenary Cretans. That'd be what I would send them to do. Because you got the Falcons coming around. You do not want the Cav to be caught out. Knossos is trying to retreat his gen, or like, I don't know, re-engage them elsewhere, but that's not going to happen. And then you got the Caledonians here. They're losing. There you go, they're breaking that unit. And now more Caledonians having to come up. Are they going to just focus them down with these Eastern Archers? I mean, I would. How many kills do these Eastern Archers got? I'm sure, well, 90 kills. I'm surprised it's not more. Are they waiting for those Axeman to return? I think they are. They're 34, that's not a real threat. The Falx is the real threat. And we still got the Cav here. I'm sure if you hit these guys with cavalry, I'm sure they'd drop. I don't know. Be interesting to see. If you could pin them down with the nobles or something, they could do damage, I imagine. King's Marksmen still have ammo. But yeah, it looks like I mean, it looks like the defenders might be able to turn around. Now it just depends how Caledonia decides to throw in these last few troops. I mean, it's always good if like the high-end hunters are able to shoot stuff in the back. Like these Colchian nobles looking the wrong way. I don't really know why. The Falxmen are like long gone. Just sending these guys into combat. They should just go in, as should like Cav and Eastern Archers here. They should just all, I mean, they should just like, somebody needs to pin it down so the Cav can hammer an anvil. Otherwise, these guys are just going to keep running straight to the choke, to the cap point. Pin him down with something. Better if they don't get a charge as well, these Falxmen. Is the Cav just going to come down? Oh, I'm kind of like this. The Cav is going to just come straight down the street and it's going to hit them. These guys are very tired. Oh, that was a bad... Yeah, there we go. That's a better view. Sorry, I do apologize. This camera is annoying me today. Been stuck on pillars, all sorts. But there you go. Falxes. Now they need to surround them. Like, now they need these Colchian nobles in here. Pin them down. Or get the Colchian Cav, get around the back, hammer and anvil them. I mean, these guys are winning decisively. The Cav is kind of sacrificing itself. It's a brave sacrifice, I'll give it that. I think the idea is just to try and kill as many of these guys as possible. But the Citizen Cav would have been better maybe for a like a melee fight like this, and then have the shot Cav be doing hammer and anvils. That would kill off these guys pretty quickly. But what has happened over here? I don't know. Oh, well, you see the Caledonians are broken through. I guess Persia's lost his general. It is going to be very, very close. Oh, and the Cav's broken. It's... I don't know. I don't think they've got enough. I don't think they have enough infantry. The Caledonians, they're just going to go around here. They're going to surround like Colchis, and they're going to just finish what remains of those units there. But you can see a Cav coming in. Pretty good charge there. Amazonian Falxmen though still doing just fine. Maybe they do have 105 armor. Maybe I was not wrong. These guys just seem too strong. They seem too strong. They can resist anything now. They're strong. They're fine enough. Hey, down to 81 already. Yeah, they're not doing as well as the other ones, I'm sure. These ones, what, 182 kills though. Still nasty. And there you go. A chain rout is now taking place by Colchis, and it's a costly enemy victory. For Colchis and its allies. That was a really, really close battle. Yeah, well done to all the players who took part in that one. This one was sent in by Sachex, who was playing as Colchis. I mean, he did a really good job here. I mean, 254 kills with the Citizen Cav. I mean, his Colchian Nobles, 131. His Archers, 186. 122 with his Legionaries. I think he could definitely do better with these guys. His Nobles on 26, 149 with the Marines. So some pretty good kills there. Then we got Ainorias, who did pretty well with Persia. Persia like being like the one with the most troops left at the end. Did really well, I think. Yeah, his Persian like Royal Archers getting 230, his Cav getting 204, his Gen 162, his Slingers 129, which is good for them. Elamite Swords 180 kills. Spar Barrow with 212, like the Attacker Barrow with 101. And then we've got RDX Knight, who's playing as Troy. Troy's a really solid faction, and he did really well. I think he like held that choke point like in the center for ages. His archer's getting 206 kills. His Men of the Watch didn't get many kills, but they held the line for quite a while, I felt. For infantry getting 107 kills, 134 with his skirmisher swords, 176 with this one. 205 with the Trojan Swords, a solid unit of the Trojan Swords. And then we have the Centurion playing as Sparta, spamming out these Spartan Thorax hoplites, doing really well. 276 kills with his Gen, 227 with this one, 235 with the Helots. Arch is actually doing outscoring his Cretan Toxotes. And then he's got Arcadian Spears here with 134 kills. So yeah, some pretty good kills there. We've got Dan, who was playing as the Caledons, 218 kills with Osworn. His Great Axes only getting 11 kills, but as they got focused down, it's a bit of a shame. 109 kills with his Bliss is pretty solid. His Highland Archers getting 162 kills, 204 with the Chosen Swords, and then his Highland Swords getting 150 is also pretty good. Then we have Dairy Farmer playing as Knossos, 134 kills with Thorax Hoplites, 199 here with another, 460 with his Mercenary Myrmidons. Oh my gosh, these guys are nasty. Definitely going to have to try them out myself. Cretan Hoplites here with 179 kills is really good. 193 actually. I really like Knossos as a faction. Really big fan of them. 126 kills with his Cretan Toxotes. 136 with this one. So yeah, some good kills there. Then we have Joe on it. Who, obviously, if you don't know Joe, is a YouTuber himself. Does loads and loads of Rome 2, along with various other stuff. But yeah, he was playing as the Amazonian Traditionalists. 182 kills with his Royal Falxes. 131 kills with his Amazonian Archers, 176 with his Royal Falcons, 296, 98, sorry, with this one. 169 with his Axe Maidens, and 180 with the Shield Maidens down there. Some good kills there. So well as Joe. Then we've got Sea Dog 1, who was playing as Athens, 164 kills as Praeus Guards. Not as many kills with his Myrmidons, but still very good, 208. His Marines getting 119, the best one there. His Archers 284, did really well, racking up kills with his Archers. And his Thorax Swords actually doing okay, getting 221, which is a lot better than the average Thorax Swords get in vanilla. So yeah, there you go. That is today's siege battle. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. Feel free to join the Discord as well. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.